This segment is sponsored by ViaQuest.
ViaQuest, they specialize in cost-effective healthcare services, and today their Vice President of Business Development, Ryan Miller, is here to enlighten us about their comfort care, their hospice services. Welcome, Ryan. We love having you on the show, and we want to go right into it. We're going to ask you the easiest question to start off with.
Sounds great.
What is hospice care?
You know, unfortunately, hospice has a negative connotation around the word. So we work hard day in and day out as healthcare professionals to educate the community on what a just incredible service it is. It's all about quality of life. It's living each day to the fullest, as comfortably as possible, bringing in incredible caregivers, wherever home may be, whether it's truly in someone's home, whether they reside in maybe a nursing facility, assisted living facility. We're able to bring in that extra level of support and care for that patient and their loved ones.
Now, there's a lot of different services out there for people. We want to know what separates you guys from everyone else.
Absolutely. So first and foremost, we're a local homegrown company. So we hire local talent. Our president and CEO, Rich Johnson, is from the Marysville community. So it's always been a special place and focus for us. Our branch director, clinical staff, community liaison, chaplain are all from the Marysville community. So we really want to give back, educate patients and family members of just an incredible service in that Marysville area.
That's right. When we look at it, we talk about a personal medicine. And when people think about that, they're thinking, what is it? What is personal medicine? Talk a little bit about that and share that information with us.
Yeah, absolutely. What we found is a lot of our patients are on just so many different medications. So it's called pharmacogenetics. It's a personalized medicine of each patient that we serve. So it gives the genetic profile, allows us to break down which medications they can properly metabolize, and also the actual dosage amount as well. So we found for our patients who maybe aren't overly alert most of the day, having a lot of pain, a lot of behaviors, if we're able to help regulate those medications, it's amazing what that does for the overall outcome and just patient experience as well. So we're the only local hospice company who offers that. It's free of charge to every single patient. It's a commitment that we have as a company for our patients and our loved ones.
And one of my family members, they were actually going through something similar within their own lives, and they didn't know when was it a good time to go to hospice and get any type of hospice care. So when would you say is a perfect time to check on in?
Yeah, I always encourage families to reach out and learn more. Technically, it's when someone is faced with that terminal illness, but you can never start that process and that conversation too soon. And in fact, we hear all the time from patients, from families, that the one consistent message is, I wish I would have called you all sooner. I had no clue the level of support, love, care that was out there. So I always tell people, start that conversation, start to learn more, ask questions. When you start to see that decline with a loved one, reach out, because we're out there to help, and a lot of just great supports and services.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, because education is important about this here. When you get out there, you want to learn as much as you can before something happens. A lot of it is prevention. And that's what we see a lot of. People want to make sure they get in there and get the education and the services that they need.
Yeah, we have a home hospital program or initiative in place to help patients or prevent patients from going in and out of the hospital system. A lot of times when people are faced with serious illness, it's that natural instinction to call 911. So we want to make sure they have our caregivers' numbers, they have that nurse available 24/7, 7 days a week, where they can call us, we can educate, we can prevent that rehospitalization, and it's just an overall better quality of life for our patients.
Well, speaking of calling you guys, how can we get in contact with you?
Absolutely. So call 855-289-1722 or reach out on our website. It's www.viaquestinc.com.
Perfect. All the information you also just seen on your screen there. As Ryan says, you can visit ViaQuestInc.com or call 855-289-1722 for more information. Thank you so much, Ryan, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate all the information that you can give us.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll be right back with much more Marketplace after a quick break.